To the I-Team now. The Georgia Supreme Court has once again denied a request to temporarily suspend Douglas County Probate Judge Christina Peterson.
Judge Peterson was elected less than 2 years ago, but already faces 50 counts of judicial misconduct. Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis here now with the latest in his investigation. Randy?
Yeah, Courtney and Russ, the Judicial Qualifications Commission is a state body that keeps an eye on Georgia judges. In court filings, it's clear the investigative panel thinks Peterson is a habitual offender of judicial misconduct, but not enough to convince the Supreme Court she should be immediately suspended.
I have one question.
For a largely mundane job that mostly involves wills and weddings, birth and death certificates, Christina Peterson and the Judicial Qualifications Commission have squared off in dramatic prose. The judicial watchdog group argued Peterson is an immediate and substantial threat of serious harm to the public. Her attorney countered with a demand for the JQC to put up or shut up. But thanks to a Supreme Court ruling not to at least temporarily suspend Peterson until trial, nothing much will change anytime soon.
You can make it right.
In her short time on the bench, Peterson has become a lightning rod of controversy. The JQC accuses her of wrongly pressuring her homeowners association in public to settle a lawsuit she filed. The judge ordered this mom jailed for contempt simply because she tried to update her marriage license with the name of her recently discovered real father. And Peterson was scolded by the Douglas County Sheriff for ignoring his orders and opening the courthouse for a Saturday wedding, even though no deputies were on hand to screen visitors.
If you don't go through the screening station and you're a citizen, you could drop off a gun, put it in the trash can in the bathroom. There's places in there you can hide things that could hurt people.
A would-be actor, Peterson often uses her position as judge to promote her other career, a practice that also raised questions. The JQC accuses her of 50 counts of judicial misconduct. She denies them all.
We look forward to digging in, to exploring that, to getting some discovery on it, and ultimately to having our day in court.
Then there's how much she makes. Last year, Peterson made $266,000, more than any judge in the courthouse, more than the Supreme Court justices who will eventually decide her fate. That's largely due to her ability to keep all the birth and death certificate fee money from last year, around $139,000, in addition to her $127,000 annual salary. She can legally do that because, unlike some other counties, the Douglas County Board of Commissioners never put a cap on those fees.
It's not your fault. It's our fault because we did not cap something.
Earlier this month, Commissioner Ann Jones-Guider proposed a $50,000 cap.
We never capped anybody else. Why now?
I'm not saying take it all away. I'm saying cap it. Make it reasonable. There's no reason any county official should be making $250,000.
Her motion failed 3-2. Critics disappointed in that vote won't like this next number either. According to county records, so far Peterson has paid her attorney more than $44,000 to represent her in the judicial misconduct case. Despite being one of the highest paid judges in Georgia, Peterson asked the county to reimburse her, and it has, meaning her fight to keep her job is being financed by Douglas County taxpayers. Well, still no hearing date for Judge Peterson, but the court order directs the parties to, quote, proceed to a hearing or otherwise resolve this matter without further delay. So there you go.
Speaking of resolving things, I mean, if nothing has happened so far, there have been 50 counts of judicial misconduct. What happens next?
Well, it has to go before the JQC hearing panel. They're the ones who schedule a date, and then they're supposed to decide if the panel finds any sort of violation. They recommend then to the state Supreme Court to, whatever the punishment they feel should be. And it could be all the way up to, retirement or being removed from office. Sometimes, though, in fact, oftentimes, they work this stuff out beforehand. There's a settlement that's reached, so we'll be keeping an eye on that to see if that in fact happens.
Yeah, she's got a pretty good batting average so far. She's won at every turn.
She sure has, yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Randy, thanks.
Okay.